Hi guys, my name is Jason Lanier and I teach shooting, posing, and lighting workshops. I absolutely love doing these workshops. They are a blast and they are an adventure. So this video is about how to prepare you for one of these workshops and to get you well on your way to being an amazing photographer. Alright guys, so let me explain how these work real quick. These are 2-day workshops, primarily speaking. Sometimes they're a little bit different, but normally 99% of the time these are 2-day workshops. And these are flexible workshops. The first thing we do is we meet day one and we go through and I get to know the group. We meet in a hotel typically. All of the information, let me state this, if you register for this, all of the information related to where we're meeting, when we're meeting, all of those things, all those questions, everything of that nature is on our meetup group. You need to ask those questions and follow the comments specifically in that meetup group for that specific workshop. That's where all of it will be posted. So please keep that in mind. Also, if you've already registered, please watch this video in its entirety because it will answer a lot of questions that you probably have, and we've been doing this for years, so hopefully we cover 90% of what you guys would ask. So here's how it works. We meet the first day I get to know the group. We spend 30 minutes to an hour talking to the group. I get to know everybody in the group. And it's not a waste of time at all. It gets me to understand who you guys are and where you're at in regards to your shooting. The skill levels for this group vary from beginner to pro. And usually I have assistants with me, and it's really awesome because we can tailor the workshops for different people at the same workshop. So it really, really works out well. What is this workshop designed to do? It's designed to teach you how to shoot and how to shoot killer shots. A lot of people show up to our workshops and they tell us they know how to shoot in manual and they're very comfortable and everything, and the vast majority of the time they aren't. We have people who have been shooting for years and years and years and shoot for pay and make pretty good money who don't know as much as they need to, and that's why they're coming to the workshops, and we're grateful they come. But I just want to make it clear that when you come to the workshop, we're there to teach you and help you. So we're going to get you well on your way with manual shooting. We're going to get you not well on your way, we're going to get you rock solid on your manual shooting. We're going to get you guys going with off-camera flash, on-camera flash, LED lighting, all sorts of those things. So it's really an awesome opportunity for you guys to learn and for you guys to improve what you do. We cover posing, we cover spacing, we cover composition, things of those nature to really help you guys become awesome photographers. So the first day, like I said, we meet up with you guys, we get to know you guys, and then we go out and shoot. All of our meeting locations are at the hotel typically. Sometimes we'll meet on location, but when we do, that will again be posted on the meetup page. It is your responsibility to meet with us at the meet location, and from there we can help provide transportation. Then we meet, we go around and we shoot. We shoot a variety of things, and how we shoot, what we shoot, the order of what I teach really depends upon the size of the group, what each individual member of the group wants to learn, and where we are. So in large part, we always cover manual, we always cover posing, and we always cover lighting because those are the absolute fundamentals of photography that most people struggle with. So that first day we go around, we shoot. We typically shoot in 1 to 2 locations. It just depends on where we are and what we're doing. And I love to shoot sometime into the night, meaning, you know, we'll typically start, it'll depend. Earlier on during winter times, we'll start earlier because the sun will set around 6. And what I like to do is shoot about an hour after sunset so we get some of that night shooting, which is awesome. So if it's in the summertime, a lot of times we'll shoot from 2 to 9 or 3 to 10. Each day is 7 hours in length. And a lot of the times we'll go out to dinner that first night of the workshop. It's not mandatory to go out. We've never had somebody say no because we're having a good time. But when we do go out to dinner, make sure to bring about $20. So you can just throw that cash down on the table when we're done with the end of the dinner, and nobody has to worry about splitting 20 checks for a poor waitress somewhere. So keep that in mind. In regards to gear, guys, bring what you have. I have a lot of people come to workshops and they buy a ton of gear before they come, and sometimes they buy the wrong stuff. A workshop's a great opportunity for you to learn what you need rather than having everything before you come. So keep that in mind, guys. Don't feel compelled that you have to buy a ton of stuff. I always tell my workshop attendees, the best thing about a workshop is teaching you what you need to learn and what you don't have versus you guys walking away knowing everything. It's impossible for me to pour everything in my brain into your brain in 14 hours over 2 days. It's just not possible. So keep that in mind, guys. It's about you guys coming and having the discovery, that learning discovery, and figuring out what you need to know. In regards to gear, Again, bring the bodies that you have. If you have an external flash, bring it. Definitely bring a tripod. If you have any sort of LED lighting like Rotolight or anything else, make sure to bring that. Even bring a flashlight. Make sure that you have something that if we do some painting with light, you'll be able to do. Make sure to bring off-camera flash system if you have it, or triggering systems. Those can be fun. And if you're struggling with some of those and we know the system, we'll be able to help you out. In regards to preparing for both days of shooting, sometimes we're in very metropolitan areas where we have very easy access to bathrooms and restaurants and stuff of that nature. And sometimes we are not. Sometimes we're in the middle of nowhere. So keep that in mind. Make sure to take your potty breaks before we leave. And of course, we're good about doing that when we meet at the first location. Where our meeting location, we make sure everybody gets some good bathroom breaks. Also make sure to bring any extra water, hydration that you might need. Make sure to bring medication that you might need and snacks. People tend to wear out. You know, I'm not the youngest kid, but I'll tell you what, I wear people out. So just be mindful of that. Make sure if you have back aches, leg aches, whatever, make sure to bring some Advil, Motrin, or whatever you may need. And of course, allergies and or anything that you are, that if you have diabetes or anything else, make sure to bring those things so you'll be good to go and you'll be safe. We also recommend that you dress in layers. So, you know, typically during the day, it's quite a bit warmer. But then as we get into dusk and nighttime shooting, it gets cold pretty quick. So make sure that you have appropriate attire for you to be able to be comfortable the entire time. Wear very, 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 very comfortable shoes. If you have them available to you, sometimes they'll be in some crazy areas. I personally wear steel-toed boots with hiking, waterproof hiking boots. You know, we have people show up in tennis shoes. They're just fine, but sometimes they're going home with wet feet, so please keep that in mind. Guys and gals, don't wear sandals. Don't wear flip-flops. Your feet will get tired, and you could hurt yourself, depending if we're going into an abandoned building or if we are going into the woods or whatever it might be. We just did a workshop out in Denver, and we were in some very, very thick brush, and luckily nobody had any problems because they listened to my advice. But I really recommend that you don't wear flip-flops or anything of that nature. Anytime we are going into an abandoned building or stuff of that nature, we are, usually you'll know ahead of time, it'll be up on the meetup group, so please understand those things. But these are flexible workshops, and one thing I always tell my workshop attendees is you should come to this workshop with 2 to 3 major things that you want to learn. Like if you come to this and say, you know, I'm not really good at posing, then that should be a main focal point for you at this workshop. Don't think you're going to learn all the wonders of the universe of photography at one workshop for only 2 days. It's just not going to happen. I've been learning myself for 8 years, shooting professionally now for 8 years. I don't know everything, and quite frankly, nobody does. So it's a matter of me telling you, showing you, teaching you what I know, and you translating that into your own work. So please understand that, guys. Come with 2 to 3 things, really map out in your mind what you need to learn, and you'll be 10 times better for it, and your learning experience will be amazing. Keep in mind as well, I want you guys to get great shots. I want you guys to take great shots, but the shots that I set up are mine. You cannot submit those to competitions or magazines. You cannot use them for your portfolio. The only time you can use any of my shots as part of your portfolio is at a real wedding workshop, because that's what it's designed for. There are occasions where we bring extra models, and I will allow the group, depending on the group and the dynamics, I will allow you to go off and shoot on your own. If you like pose and set up the entire shot on your own, you can use that shot. But for the most part, we're shooting, and you guys are shooting over my shoulder, shooting something with me. You're not allowed to use those, and that's very standard industry practice, so please understand that. I do allow you guys to post the shots like on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and just say, hey, look what I just did at Jason's workshop. That's fine. As long as you guys say where you took it, that's absolutely fine. So I want you guys to be excited. I want you to have a great learning experience. And the way for you guys to do that is to be prepared. And that's why we're recording this video, so I can prepare you guys. Last but not least, guys, we've done some amazing things with some of the resources that my workshop attendees have available to them. A lot of the models that you'll see in the workshops, maybe 20% of them have come from our workshop attendees. So if you know somebody that would love to model for us, send us their information, and if we think they're a great fit for the workshop, we'd be happy to use them. Also, you know, if you guys have watched my Camaro video that I did at a workshop 3 years ago in Nevada, that was one of the workshop attendees' cars. So it's a really fun environment. We're very open source. We like to bring in lots of things and really collaborate. So if you have any awesome cars and or access to locations that we can get into, please send us that information, because if we can do it, we absolutely will. So locations, cars, models, anything of that nature, and or you just know of a really cool place, please, please, please let us know. Guys, make sure you have enough memory. Make sure you have, at least I'd say 32, 40 gigs. I do recommend bringing a laptop just so you can look at your shots from the first night, from the first day, review them, and then kind of give me some feedback. This is not an editing workshop, so I won't have a lot of time to help you guys out with editing. I'll certainly share tips as we're going, but it's not something where you can bring me your entire portfolio or bring me an iPad and show me your entire portfolio, and it's not the opportunity for me to critique you on that. So please understand that. That's an entirely different thing, and you can pay to do a one-on-one or a critique, but the real purpose of this is for me to be able to teach you guys. Also understand something. I'm not a mind reader. I cannot anticipate what questions you will have. And if you're not getting something out of the workshop that you wanted to get out, talk to me, guys. Talk to my assistant. Let us know what you guys need. And I would venture to say we have about a 98% approval rating from our, you're not going to please everyone, but man, I'm telling you what, our attendees love it, because these are different experiences from your normal workshop. Normal workshops, you go out, you're sitting in a hotel under controlled environments. They allow you to take shots. They don't really teach you how to take those shots. And as a result, you can't go back and replicate that on your own. And that's a huge letdown. They're just getting your money and you're not really learning anything. These workshops will stretch you. These will stretch your creativity. They will stretch your comfort zone, because I am trying to actually give you something you can take away and incorporate into your own business and your own art. So please understand that. I want to teach so you guys actually improve, not just so you get great shots. Because the reason they do that is so you get great shots. You show, oh, look at the shot I got at this workshop. So then other people book that workshop. That did you no good. Another thing I really recommend is taking a lot of production shots. So not just because we love production shots. If you never send us any production shots, that's fine. But the production shots will allow you to say, here's where Jason was, here's where the model was, and here's where the light was, or here's how he posed her, or here's the angle that he was shooting. So you can go back and you can kind of do your own picture book of, okay, this is how he got the shot. So I recommend doing that a lot. Batteries, guys, make sure you have enough batteries. You never want to run out of batteries, so make sure you have extra batteries. Your AA's, rechargeables, PowerX is what I recommend. Rechargeable batteries for your flash and everything else, for your LED lighting. Make sure that you have at least 2 camera batteries is what I would recommend. We've had people run out, and it's really heartbreaking to watch them run out and they can't shoot. Again, make sure you have your medication. Sunblock, if it's sunny and your skin is real sensitive to the sun, make sure you wear that. Bug spray, sometimes we're out in some pretty crazy spots. So if you are the kind of person that struggles with mosquitoes, let's face it, who doesn't, make sure to bring some of that. And just come to have a great time, guys. I'm telling you what, my workshops are unlike any out there, and I do them that way on purpose. I want people to have the time of their life, and it's like an adult retreat. They are really, really fun. So I hope this has helped. I hope it's enabled you guys to prepare for the workshop. And again, go onto that meetup group, ask those questions ask those burning questions that are really at the top of your mind, and we will do our best to answer them. If it's an answer that's included in the video, what we are going to do is post a link to the video and have you watch it, because that's why I re-recorded this and took the time to do it. Last but not least, guys, join our workshop group on Facebook. Jason Lanier Workshops University is a great place to go, and it's all of former workshop attendees, future workshop attendees. It's a great place for you to collaborate, share your videos, share your pictures, and for you to get ready for the workshop, and for you guys to enjoy the fun and keep that learning experience going after the workshop. So just Google Jason Lanier Workshops University for Facebook, request to be admitted, and we will get you in. So until next time, guys, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. I can't wait to see you guys at my workshop. And remember, you only have one chance to get it right. Talk to you later.